So the Good Old Time Racing Association turning the clock back one lap at a time. These guys out here just enjoying the adventure of racing. I think they all get the same purse money. It doesn't matter if you win or you get last. They just want to come out here and have fun.
Absolutely. So great to see a blast from the past and a little bit of nostalgia here with the Nostalgic Coops. As we bring them off turn number 4, we'll have them go green.
So Dennis Proskashel jumping out to the early lead into turn number 1, but Ron Falk will lead him down the back straightaway in the $1.98 machine.
Here comes a 12 car, the other Proskashel. There's 3 of them in this heat race here. We'll try to keep them all straight as John Orlowski Jr. in the 1 car on the outside, trying to make a move and put the red, white, and blue up towards the front.
So Ron Falk continuing to lead the best battle for third. Proskashel in the 2 and Orlowski in the 1 machine. We have the 8 of Proskashel back there as well. We believe it's Gary Proskashel in that one.
John Orlowski Jr. now up to third in the 1 car. He's got a high side hustle in the 1. Meanwhile, the Buck 98 car, Ron Falk, still your race leader and looking strong here in Heat Race 1.
So they put a little bit of moisture down. These guys may be what we need to run the top side in here.
Hey, hang on, Gary.
Oh, man. The 8 cars sideways. When one of these gets sideways, it's a lot to catch there. So Ron Falk, then it is the 12 machine. We'll say Dennis Proskashel in that one tonight. And it's the 1 of John Orlowski Jr. 3 cars all right there for the race lead. This time by, I think they're showing them 3 laps left to go.
That, and you see John Orlowski Jr. changing his line, going down to the bottom side of the racetrack, putting up a battle for the second place spot. Now possibly to the back bumper of the Buck 98 of Falk. Now they're going to put him about 3 deep through turns 3 and 4. Orlowski trying to get back on the gas quicker. Here comes Falk, though, as he still leads away in the Buck 98. Orlowski goes back upstairs. Can he find something for the race lead? Working slow through turns 1 and 2. Now hits the gas, finds the loud pedal, and comes into turn number 3. Proskashel right behind him.
Ron Falk, don't look to your outside, but here comes the 1 machine of John Orlowski Jr. Look out! Losing some traction up there. He had his eyes on the race lead there. Getting squirrely. Ron Falk out in front in the $1.98. They come to the white flag. Scotty one more time around the Speedway.
You see Orlowski now back to the bottom side of the Speedway. See if that changes anything now. Off of turn number 4, Ron Falk. Still your race leader. Here comes Orlowski using the very, very bottom of the racetrack. Well, we see an upset here coming to victory. Well, coming to the victory here in this heat race. Falk and Orlowski side by side. Who's gonna get it? Looks like it'll be Falk.
Man, what a great race there. John Orlowski coming from 3rd row. He put his bid in there for the race lead there, coming to the white flag, getting just a little bit high. Out of turn number 4, they're settling for that 2nd spot. With a driver from Albion in the $1.98, Ron Falk picking up heat race number 1 for your Good Old Time Racing Association.
Well, it says 92 on the lineup. Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's coming. You're coming. Maybe he's going to start tailback too.
Probably.
So 89, I believe that's Darren Adamy behind the wheel. The 32W of Bob Workmeister, one to keep your eyes on. Daryl Dorr in that 7-Eleven machine.
7-Eleven. Does that mean we're getting Slurpees and slushies on top of it too?
Ooh, yeah.
Sounds like a good old time, as we're about to have a good old time with heat race number 2 here for the Good Old Time Racing Association. Adamy and the 89 of, well,
Adamy's.
Adamy.
So it's Darren Adamy, the 89 machine, I believe, here tonight. Pat Adamy, his father, running in the 98. Then it's Bob Workmeister in the 32W. Daryl Dorr in the 7-Eleven. Gianni Orlowski the 3rd in the 92. So Darren Adamy out in front. Pat Adamy runs 2nd. So we mentioned the memorial race of Abe Lincoln. We've seen the GOTRAs here in action a few weeks ago, and John Adamy actually winning that night. That car that Darren is driving right now is Carol Adamy's car. We lost Carol this year, a great racer throughout the area. So Darren Adamy, Bob Workmeister, Daryl Dorr now to the inside of the 98 of Pat Adamy. So Darren Adamy, Bob Workmeister, Daryl Dorr, your top three in this one. It's like the modifieds getting lined up over there on the back straightaway. 4 laps left to go here for Darren Adamy.
Darren Adamy, your race leader. Workmeister, Dorr, Adamy, and Orlowski is your running order. Heat race number 2 of 2 for the Nostalgic Coupes. Here for the Good Old Time Racing Association. As still Adamy, here comes Dorr to the inside of Workmeister now, as looks like we'll see 2 sticks in the air and 2 to go. Here off turn number 4. Adamy is walking away here as he'll see 2 laps, and Dorr has got around Workmeister a little bit high. He'll keep it off the wall. Here comes Workmeister now to the back bumper.
Man, have you ever seen leaf springs work so hard on the racetrack right now? A lot of vintage racing technology here in the Good Old Time Racing Association. Darren Adamy will lead one more time around the speedway. Dorr continuing to hold on second spot to 7-11. Workmeister running into that third spot. Then it's Pat Adamy in the 98 machine. Johnny Orlowski the third rounding out the field. Checkered flag will wave for the 89 of Darren Adamy. Daryl Dorr coming home in that second spot. Bob Workmeister in third. Pat Adamy in that fourth spot, the 98 machine. And the 92 of Johnny Orlowski. Picked up the track championship with the bragging rights late models at the I-80 Speedway. It's the 83 of Jake Bridge. To his outside, it's going to be Denton Duncan in the 83D.
He goes on the road to the 14 of Chase Osborne, and to the outside, Tyler Bridges in the M17.
No stranger to Valmont Victory Lane, the 77 machine. It's going to be Corey Dumper. To his outside, it's going to be Colton Leal in the 13 Junior.
And Michael Leal in the 13, starting shotgun on the field. Will drop the green flag and let him loose off turn 4.
Jake Bridge in the 83 out of Waverly, Nebraska will jump out to the early race lead. Chase Osborne now looking to the inside of Denton Duncan. Duncan in the 83D. Look at Dumpert upstairs trying to reel in the third spot. Dumpert now to the inside of Denton Duncan, the 77 machine out of York. Give the third spot to Corey Dumpert.
You know, national points becoming a factor here this weekend, too, as Dumpert way high now, turns 3 and 4. Justin Kai here tonight as well. Corey Dumpert only a 1-point lead for the national championship there, so Dumpert doing everything he can to get a good starting spot in this A feature here tonight. Meanwhile, out in front, Brent Hofferman. Oh, excuse me, it's Jake Bridge, followed by Chase Osborne and Corey Dumpert, your top 3.
So the Waverly Warrior out in front, the Schaller Shocks 83 machine of Jake Bridge. Relaxed and having fun out in front of the field. Chase Osborne in the 14 machine, giving Chase and Dad's car. Then it is the 77 of Corey Dumpert in the third spot. Denton Duncan. Then it is Colton Leal, Michael Leal, and the M17 of Tyler Bridge.
Denton Duncan, your fourth and final transfer spot at the moment. As it still is Bridge and Osborne, your top 2, followed by Dumpert and Duncan as we're single file around the US 30 Speedway.
So single file around the Speedway. Dumpert now back to the bottom side as 2 sticks up, 2 to go for Jake Bridge.
Still coming through turns 3 and 4. Jake Bridge hitting the loud pedal a little hard tonight here. He'll punch his way to the Abe feature. Osborne and Dumpert and Denton Duncan as well.
So race fans, let him hear it last week. Nervous as all get up, or 2 weeks ago we should say. Winning tonight's heat race, the 83 machine of Jake Bridge. Going to the feature, the 14 machine of Chase Osborne, Corey Dumpert, and Denton Duncan. So we've seen Tom in the late model. Maybe not.
Maybe.
See the 22 out there.
Is he back there? I think I see a
don't know.
pink car. That looks like a 16 way back beyond the backstretch there.
Zach Zentner out there in the 22 machine. So Zentner in that 22 machine.
As Ben Sukup out to the early race lead right off the bat, and it is Blair Krause in that second place spot. Velba and Benke, your top four. Top four transfer. Well, all transfer to the A, but top four, I believe, redraw as we got 19 cars here tonight.
So Sukup will work the tires around the inside of the speedway, stretching that lead out in the 07 machine. Blair Krause runs in this second spot. Now Joey Haase will set his sights on Micah Velba. Keep your eyes on that battle for third and fourth. Those are your redraw spots here tonight. So first, second, third, and fourth. Zentner now will look to the outside of Haase. Joey Haase in the 2X machine with the spot right now.
As we come off turn 4, Ben Sukup, your race leader, champion at the Off-Road Speedway last year in 2020. Running some SLMR shows and repairablevehicle.com Tri-State late model shows as well. As we're single file around US 30 Speedway. Still Sukup, followed by Krause Velba. Couple transponders not working as Haase in the 2X car, followed by Duncan. Excuse me, Zentner in the 22Z. Wide flying out for Sukup that time by as we go through turns 1 and 2. And checkered flag will fly for Ben Sukup. All right, heat race number 3. Out on the track, third and final heat race. Banks, Elliott, Kubica, Zentner, Har, and Kai. And looks like the 16 is out there as well as Svoboda. And the 12 be Alex Banks is your race leader.
So Alex Banks out in front. Kubica now to the inside. We'll go to the second spot. Swoboda follows through in the 16 machine. So Swoboda now Hard and Elliott side by side. The battle for the 4th spot. Into turns 3 and 4 right behind Tom Swoboda. Justin Kai, you mentioned him earlier. Here chasing those national points. The 15 machine of Justin Kai.
And now looking good right now. He'll make the A feature tonight, Scott, but trying to make a redraw spot as well. Top 4 make the redraw. Alex Banks is out of the top spot right now. Justin Kai up to 5th. Needs one more for a redraw spot, and he's got it.
Kyle worked the inside of Tracy Hart. Hart back to the inside. Look out. Here comes Roger Elliott now to the inside of Hart. So up front, it's all Alex Banks in the 12 machine. Kubica in that 23 machine. Jacob Kubica in the 23 runs second. Swoboda runs third. Now Justin Kai setting his sights on Tom Swoboda. Within 2 car lengths down the front straightaway is the 15K machine of Justin Kai on Tom Swoboda. Keep your eyes on that battle for third. They're both locked in, third and fourth into the redraw. 2 sticks up, 2 to go for Alex Banks.
2 to go for the 12B car of Banks. Elliott still right behind him. Justin Kai now will try to take a peek to the outside of Swoboda. Nothing doing. Gets caught up in the dust. White flag is out one more time around for Alex Banks. Still Elliott, Swoboda, and Justin Kai in the 15.
So Banks will head it down into turns 3 and 4. One final time, Jacob Kubica. He'll look to the inside, out of turn number 4. It's a race off of 4. We'll go to Kubica. Jacob Kubica in the 23, picking off the heat race win away from Alex Banks. Tom Swoboda in third, Justin Kai in the 4th and final redraw spot. Scotty, they always say it's not over till it's over. And Jacob Kubica there sneaking around Alex Banks for the heat race win.
It ain't over till the checkered flag flies, and it flies in favor of the 23 of Kubica.
This is the message I received from Jay. I just would like to thank everyone at US 30 Speedway for putting on a fundraiser for me. I would like to thank all the fans, all the drivers, and the pit crews for all the donations for me and my family. I would just like to say your donations are going to my recovery. I would also like to say a big thank you to T-Rex and his crew for putting on a 50-50 pot. So once again, thank all the fans at US 30 Speedway, the drivers, pit crews. God bless you, and a big hell yeah from Team J.
So Team J, thank you here tonight as we raised a bunch of money as the fireworks off of the backstretch, and we're ready to draw for split the pot here. And we're going to go green flag racing right off turn number 4 for the Good Old Time Racing Association. We got a winning ticket already. This is a pink ticket. 069810. I'm assuming this is for the pits. So this is for the pit. 069810. As we come to green off turn number 4, it's a blast from the pass of the Nostalgic Coupes. Good Old Time Racing Association carrying on down into turns 1 and 2. Falk now out in the race lead off turn number 2, and then we got a couple of Proxy Chills. John Orlowski Jr. troubles at the back of the pack for the 1 car as he comes to a slow. Adamy now working his way through the Proxy Chill family as well in that 89 car. Still working here on lap number 1. Falk is your race leader. As we got a grandstand ticket here, we'll read this off if we get a caution. Meanwhile, we got Gary Proxich looking for the race lead in the 8 car to the outside of Ron Falk. And new race leader out of Kearney, Nebraska, Gary Proxich in the 8 car. Through turns 1 and 2, Good Old Time Racing Association. Here comes another. No, I believe that is Workmeister in the 32 car. Now out to that second place spot. We got Adamy and Proxich for that 4th and 5th place spot. Gang of the cars here. Here comes Workmeister to the outside of Gary Proxich in the 8 car. Working on down 32-0 by a nose. As we go right around here, the US 30 Speedway. Still Workmeister, your race leader now into turns 1 and 2. Adam, you're right behind them. Then you got the 7-Eleven car of G.O.T.R.A running fourth, right behind Prostichil. Gary Prostichil falling all the way back, and John Orlowski Jr. trying to make up some ground now here in the 1 machine. As we run them around the US 30 Speedway, a blast from the past. Good old time Racing Association Nostalgic Coupes. Feature number 1 of 6 here at US 30 Speedway. Here for day number 2 of the Abe Lincoln Memorial 25th installment, as we are halfway now, halfway to go. Car around on the backstretch. Are we going to say lean, mean, and green? Or are we going to go caution flag, maybe? We're going to say the green, Adam, into the infield 89 car. No, caution flag flies. All right, so once again, 132-336. If you have that winning red ticket number, come on up to the booth as we go back to the green flag here. Workmeister 32 out in that front spot. John Orlowski Jr., the white car, in that second place spot. Now down the backstretch, Prostichil and as well as G.O.T.R.A, the 7-Eleven car. 8 of Gary Prostichil, your top 5, followed by the buck 98 of Falk. Blast from the past Nostalgic Coupes here for the 25th annual day number 2 of the Abe Lincoln Memorial. John Orlowski Jr., one of the top guys in this class, and heads up the class as well in second, trying to work his way to that top spot. Orlowski looking at the inside of Workmeister down the backstretch now into turn number 3. On the bottom side of the racetrack, tickling the tires as we've got, I believe, 3 laps to go. Workmeister still too strong on the top side. Orlowski now around Workmeister for that top spot. The red, white, and blue Old Glory. Now 3 laps to go. Misunderstood our Caden up there on the flank stand. We'll see the double sticks and 2 to go. Next time by, do we have a winner? No. Okay, well, we thought we had a winner. John Orlowski Jr. We'll see 2 to go this time by in the Stars and Stripes number 1, but Workmeister not going away in the 32 car. Do or die time as we come to the white flag next time. Workmeister to the outside of Orlowski now through turns 3 and 4. White flag is out one more time around US 30 Speedway. Workmeister working the top side. Orlowski down low. Here comes Daryl Dora all of a sudden now, the 7-Eleven car. We're going to have a photo finish. It'll be the number 1 taking number 1. John Orlowski Jr. wins the Good Old Time Racing Association feature right here at US 30 Speedway for the Abe Lincoln Memorial.
Well, he pulled the flag down for the red.
It's kind of appropriate that I am the original announcer of the Good Old Time Racing Association standing down here in Belmont. Yeah, the word got to get by old Bob there tonight.
You know, one of the smoothest drivers I have ever raced with is Mr. Bob Workmeister, Daryl Dorr, all the Adamies. We are like a family. These guys race hard, but we'll give you room when you bobble.
Yeah, you will. We kind of missed the old Trigger and Kevin K tonight, but understandable. But want to thank you. And who helps you out in the car?
Freedom Air Filters, Dent Specialist, my beautiful bride Brenda, the kids, Johnny, you name it, Jesse, Jeremy, they all help out.
Well, congratulations. In the GOTRAs, you are the 2021 Abe Lincoln Memorial Feature winner, John Orlowski Jr.
So everybody on your feet, we'll take it by the grandstands one more time. We'll show them the green flag up in the air, one stick up, fireworks on top of the US 30 Speedway. As we get set for 20 times around the Speedway race fans, your IMCA Late Models set to do battle here.
As we come to green off turn number 4, late model racing here at US 30 Speedway. Kubica, your race leader. Look at Corey Dumpert though in the 77, shooting out to that second place spot right off the bat. As we got cars zinging and zanging every which way on the backstretch. Dumpert looks to the outside. These late models love a dry, slick track. That's what they've got. Here comes Corey Dumpert to the back of Kubica.
Kubica out in front now, Blair Krause putting his name back in there for the second spot to the inside of Dumpert. Here comes Alex Banks and Ben Sukup, your top 5. Swoboda falling back fast in this one, as it is Dumpert and Banks side by side for that third spot. Keep your eyes on Banks now as he works around Blair Krause. Contact down the back straightaway. Banks sideways. Here comes the 07 of Ben Sukup to the second spot. Banks goes around.
Banks around in turn 4. Can he keep it going and keep us green? No. Caution will come. Wow, Ben Sukup shot like a rocket out of turn number 4.
So caution lights it down. Kubica out in front. Krause and Dumpert back to the green flag. Blair Krause in that second spot, giving chase. Dumpert right there in third. Then it is Sukup, Swoboda, and Haase as Jacob Kubica continuing to show the way. Jake Bridge trying to march his way back through the field in that 83 machine. Kubica out in front. Then it is Krause in the 8K, runs in that second spot. Everybody around the bottom side of the Speedway. Krause now to the inside of Kubica in turns 3 and 4. The battle up front. Corey Dumpert right there in the third spot. So everybody single file around the bottom tires right now. Kubica and Krause side by side there momentarily. Does Blair Krause have anything for Jacob Kubica?
Krause now to the inside of the 23 off turn number 4. Are we going to go side by side? No, we are not. Krause as Kubica leaves the bottom open now in turns 1 and 2. Krause will get around him. Here comes Ben Sukup now to the inside of the 77 of Corey Dumpert.
The battle for third now may turn into the battle for second. 3 wide there as Sukup and Dumpert side by side, thinking about making it 3 wide with Kubica. Blair Krause, your new race leader, out in front, starting to run away from this one, but lap traffic not far in front of him of Roger Elliott as Justin Kai now on the rear bumper of Corey Dumpert.
Justin Kai, Corey Dumpert, these guys 1 point separating them in the national point standings, as Kai is 1 point behind Dumpert, so trying to keep as close as he can. Meanwhile, Sukup now to the back bumper of Kubica. Krause still your race leader.
Halfway home in this one, 10 down, 10 to go as Blair Krause continues to march away from the field. Ben Sukup on the rear bumper of Kubica now. Dumpert separating himself and Kai just a little bit. Tom Swoboda, Zach Zentner, Micah Velba, Chase Osborne into turn number 3 as Kraus now into lap traffic, Scotty.
Lap traffic going to become a factor here momentarily for Kraus in the 8 car. Bottom line being preferred by most of the drivers here. Kraus now to the back bumper of the 6X machine as they come into turns 1 and 2.
So Roger Elliott right in front of Blair Kraus. Kraus now look to the inside of the lap car, working his way through lap traffic. The Juniata driver in the 23 car in second. Then it is Ben Sukup. Sukup now trying to work to the inside as
car around in turn 2, Scott.
Yeah, Tracy Har around over there in turn number 2. What a break for Blair Kraus as he was working through lap traffic there. So Tracy Har, the 21 machine, around in turn number 2 over there. Out in front, it was Blair Kraus in that 8K machine. Jacob Kupika in the second spot. Ben Sukup. We got to keep our eyes on the 77, like you said, Scotty. Only 1 point in national IMCA points between he and Justin Kai. So again, tire management. You see Justin Kai way upstairs in the marbles before this restart. Blair Kraus will lead us back to the green flag. Lights are flickering. We're back to green in this one. Sukup, a great restart. The 07 machine jumps out to the second spot now around Kupika. Now here comes Tom Swoboda to the inside of Justin Kai. Kai falling back in line behind Dumpert as Blair Kraus continues to be your race leader. Ben Sukup in that second spot now. Can Sukup reel in the 8K of Kraus?
Oh, the 12 going into the infield now. Flat right rear tire. As the caution will come out, maybe no, we're still to green. Kraus, Sukup, here comes Kupika, a little high once again in turns 1 and 2. Dumpert around him. Here comes Kai now to the inside. Oh, just barely clears him off 4.
So Kai trying to keep up with Corey Dumpert. Dumpert in the 77 machine, getting around Kupika. Kai following through as Blair Kraus continues to show the way. Ben Sukup in that second spot, maybe reeling in Blair Kraus. Again, Roger Elliott, lap traffic not far in front of Blair Kraus.
Just as he got into lap traffic last time, the caution flag came out. Will lap traffic be a factor now here with 3 to go? Ben Sukup trying to close the deal and close in on Kraus. Looks like he's doing so, a little bit tight in the center than when turns 1 and 2.
So this time by will look for 2 sticks up, 2 laps left to go. Problems for Haase in the 2 machine now. 2 sticks up for Blair Kraus.
2 sticks up means 2 to go. Ben Sukup fading just a little bit. Dumpert ahead of Kai, though, for that 3rd and 4th place positions. Lap traffic going to be a factor as the white flag goes down one more time around.
So the white flag will wave as Blair Kraus will get to the rear bumper of Roger Elliott in turns 3 and 4. Sukup falling back. Can he capitalize in turns 3 and 4?
Caution!
Out.
Caution flag coming out before the checkers do.
Oh, Tracy Har, yellow flag over there in turn number 4.
That's
Sukup had a great restart. Not what Blair Kraus wants on this one.
That changes everything.
Green, white, checkered coming here. Blair Kraus will lead us back to the green flag. What does Corey Dumpert and Ben Sukup do here?
As they come down into turn number 1, Dumpert trying to push Ben Sukup as high as he can, and Sukup way up, but we got a car around off of turn number 4, and the caution will fly again.
So a break for Ben Sukup for sure on that 07 machine. He is the second place car, so now does he choose the inside versus the outside on this restart? Dumpert and Sukup. Caution lights are down. We're getting set to go back green in this one. So Kraus will jump out to the race lead. Dumpert in second. Sukup runs in that third spot. Then it is Kupika. Velba. Zach Zentner Kai now fading through the field in this one. Double checker flags for Blair Kraus. Corey Dumpert will come home second. Ben Sukup in third. Then it is the 23 of Jacob Kupika. Micah Velba rounding out your top 5 in this one. Race fans, let him hear it. The driver out of Omaha, Nebraska, the 8K of Blair Kraus, picking up the A feature win here. Dumpert coming home second. Sukup in third. Kupika back into that 4th spot.
Down here in Valmont Industries Victory Lane. I don't think I've ever seen this gentleman in Victory Lane here at US 30 Speedway, but he did it tonight. Tell you what, he had to hold off. He had to hold off quite a few. Ben Sukup, Corey Dumpert, but he did it. Give it up to Blair Kraus. Yeah, look at that, Blair. That's a nice shiny one you can put on your stand there in the house. But what a drive! I mean, had to work at it and all those restarts and everything, and you had all the big dogs behind you, and you just had to hold your line and drive your race.
Yeah, it was it's kind of frustrating there at the end with all them restarts, and then I started here in 07 and 77 and 15K, but I mean, I'm glad we held it together. I hate to spoil the Kai and Dumpert show, but I'm glad to park it tonight.
Well, there you go. Who all helped you out here on your number 8 hot rod here?
First and most, I got to thank my dad. He turns a lot of wrenches on this thing and puts in a lot of time while I'm in Omaha. Byerman C, Rugman Excavation, Capital Race Cars, Penske Shocks, Troy Daly with Daly Construction. They all help out a lot.
There you go. You got old John the Bomber Brugman right there on your car. Well, congratulations, Blair. You've won a 2021 Abe Lincoln Memorial. Hold on to that trophy there. Give it one again, Mr. Blair Kraus. Blair, he's got